Welcome back for another video. My name is Monique Farrell. I am the founder and CEO of Your Engineered Solutions. And today we're going to be talking about graduate school and knowing your research and trying to basically outline some of the key things that you would have needed to figure out before you can successfully write your manuscript and submit it for publication. And so the first thing that we're going to be talking about is knowing your research. In order for you to get your work published, you're going to have to convince the powers that be, basically, which are the reviewers and the editors, that your work has significant contributions to your scientific committee. Now, in order to convince them of that, you need to first be able to understand and validate it within yourself. And so I came up with a couple of questions that you can ask yourself, you can talk to your advisor with, your fellow graduate students, and you should be able to answer every single one of these questions. And that's going to be really critical for you to move forward, write your publication, write your manuscript, I should say, and then be able to submit it for review. And fingers crossed, publication and acceptance. So the first thing you want to think about is, what is the representation in literature, right? You have your work, maybe you're trying to create a new solar powered car for renewable energy perspectives, right? What already exists in the literature? What is the state of the art? You know, what limitations exist and where can you contribute? Once you understand that, then you can start honing in a little bit more the intended application and who exactly is your audience and where is your work most applicable to. If you are ever going to commercialize this, who would be willing to pay for your work first? Those are some things that you want to think about. And then you want to keep drilling down, diving in, and think about, okay, what instrumentation am I using? What techniques am I using? What are the fields that most use this? Because a lot of the times you don't need to reinvent the wheel as it relates to how you're analyzing your data or how you're characterizing whatever your work is. That is not always the novel piece. The novel piece is some other part of it. So look to the research, look to the literature that already exists so that you can better outline what needs to be done for you to rigorously characterize and analyze whatever the project is that you're working on. So the first thing at any stage is truly being able to understand your research and how it applies. Again, what's the representation in literature? What is the state of the art? As well as what is your intended application? Who's going to pay for your work if this is then commercialized or patented, right? And then dialing in, you're making a lot of progress. You have a lot of foundations going. Make sure you understand the instrumentation and the techniques that are most applicable to your work, because that's what the reviewers are going to be looking for. So in a nutshell, make sure you know your research, and I am completely confident that it'll make your manuscript submission and review process that much easier. If you like this video, if it was useful to you, make sure to press like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.